Hey guys, welcome back to the Silver Case. It's TJ your Gamer Girl signing on. So, on the last episode, I have no idea. All I know is that we're Kamui. I have no idea who we shot. Or even what we shot. I feel like this is this is all going to lead up to something like big. I thought that was the end of it considering how Tetsu was talking, but no, it's not. Now, Tokio, having found out the truth that he too is Kamui, is apparently being told that he has to kill Riley. Or kill us. And I don't know. This is kind of confusing so far. Help me. I was killed by that woman, Ayame. She shot me with a harpoon gun. She came up to me and cut across into my stomach. To kill my baby too. She had a look of pompous victory in her eyes as she cut me. That crazy... Oof. Gonna have to censor that word. Just thinking of Ayame makes my blood boil. I died almost instantly. I couldn't do anything. Fuck. I called for help. To Kamui. Kamui, he was here. It was like all the nerves in my body became really sensitive. Like I was being burned by something. And I became hot inside. I could hear my pulse and suddenly, like a scream, something poured out from inside me. I felt like I was going insane, and then suddenly, it felt like someone had poured cold water on me. I felt it in every pore. It went right through me. That's how I met Kamui. Apart from him, I didn't need anything else, really. But my life was taken from me by Ayame. I can't fully die, and I just feel so pathetic and fucked up. I tried walking away, dragging my perforated body. That's when it happened. Kamui appeared inside me. Really, he came down from above inside of me. I had just been broken into pieces and everything was confusing. I had no idea what was happening, but I felt Kamui. His voice resonated. It was deep and calm. A magical voice. I was no longer afraid. I wasn't fear at all. It wasn't fear at all. It was happy. Death turned to ecstasy in an instant. And then the Tobacco Man came into the picture. Kamui was the transmitter, and I was the medium. And that man was the receiver. Basically, it was like email. How funny. I can't stop laughing. But I still can't forgive Ayame. No matter how badly she may slice me up, even if Kamui smiles upon me, even if my body were to turn to dust and be blown away in the wind, even in death, Ayame cannot be forgiven, ever. What? Like I said, everybody's lost their minds. One carton of the usual. Oh, hey, it's you. I haven't seen you in some time. Yeah. I assumed you were the kind of guy who wouldn't quit smoking even if he died. Had you given it up for a while? It's pretty cold, huh? It's winter, son. Winter's cold. Yeah. Maybe you were sick? It's already the end of the year. Are you even listening to me? What's the matter, boy? You got wax in your ears? No. Here, your smokes. Oh, had I paid yet? Yeah. Oh, okay. Well then. Christ, I should have taken the money. Hope that guy's okay. Mr. Morishima. Yeah? Do you know what's in that cocktail you're always drinking? Oh, this? No idea. Miss Etika came in a while ago. She was drinking the same thing. Oh. Really? Dry gin, dry vermouth, and sweet vermouth. 1/3 of each. He makes the same amount of each together. From this combination, that flavor is born. It's not too sweet, not too dry. Yeah, you're right. The name Trinity comes from the Christian idea of the Holy Trinity. The Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost, you know? This drink is also called a perfect. Perfect, huh? Does anything perfect even exist in this world? It does not. That's why everyone seeks out perfection. But the opposite is also true. The opposite? The opposite. The hell do you mean? The imperfect can be considered perfect by the virtue of its imperfection. That's... What kind of rhetoric is that? Oh, no. Actually, it's more like life wisdom. As humans, we live a worthless, filthy existence. Right? But because of the fact that we're worthless and filthy, we could also be insanely pure. I don't think so. Sorry, but... Mr. Morishima, people are all perverts. Huh? Who's a pervert? For example, me. I can only love those of the same sex as myself, but I also like to be blindfolded and have my hands tied behind my back. So you're into bondage. I also like having even worse things done to a masochist. Yeah. But I spent a lot of time searching before I found myself. Lots of conflict, hesitation, and trial and error. And then I finally accepted it. My true self. It was a real discovery. Purifying your own heart and mind is the key. You need to slowly crystallize it. If you can do that, then all you need to do is let yourself go. Let myself go. Let yourself go. Forget about the Trinity. Do you have regular beer? Yes, we've got ice-cold beer. Allow me to explain. If you want to listen, then lend me your ear. And then engrave it into your heart and make your own past perfect. Listen. You were one of the shelter kids. You were one of the children in the very first experiments. You'd passed through a really high-level program, but one day a sort of defect occurred. And you started slipping, and then eventually your personality began to break down. Due to this, in the end you were treated as a bug. and had all of your memories erased and were reverted back to normal life. My memories were erased? Yes. The shelter kid's purpose was to help the planned perfect metropolis become an even more perfect city. You mean those dark, dank shelters? Those shelters with their faint light. That's where the plan started. The curriculum itself was created from relatively simple ideas. 4-year-old children would first receive education by continuously receiving only simple stimulation. They were shown the same themes every day, continuously did the same work, and they all did everything in the same way at the same time. Me too? You went off the rails close to the final stage. One day your emotions seemed to explode, causing a meltdown. That was your tragedy. Tragedy. Get the fuck out of here. You are a failure. A defective product. An imitation. Damaged goods. What a shame. You didn't turn out like Conley and Ayame. Your fate had been decided and doomed by the time you were a toddler. Okay, it's December 29th. This is after the incident with Tetsu and Riley. Huh. Erika! So you were alive. I was surprised. The bartender told me you went by his place. I want to talk to you if possible. If you have the time tomorrow night, can you come to the Sculpa chat room? I'll be waiting there from 11 p.m. I'll be waiting for you. Erika. Why are we here? Ugh. I can feel you. Ayame. Yes, that's not weird in the slightest. Wish I could have been raised like some sort of pitiful flower. Not a day goes by that I don't think that. Even now, always. My name, Ayame, comes from the word ayameru, which means to kill. How terrible is that? You, Kamui, and I are all pawns in a game. We're a fabricated existence. People are stupid. Ayame was created to be an even more mechanical being than Kamui, created to face off against the powers that created Kamui. Easier to control than Kamui, a killing machine with even higher killing capabilities than Kamui. That's me, Ayame. Considering what happened after being thrown back into everyday life, a girl was used for Ayame in order to differentiate her from Kamui. Simply switched genders. But since the grown-up Kamui and Ayame were brought up in the same environment, they were drawn to each other. There was a miscalculation in the man-made, mass-production Ayame. By becoming pregnant with Kamui's child, something inside me snapped. All of the emotions that had been pushed back and bottled up exploded. There was nothing I could do. Is there a reason why a female praying mantis eats her maiden when she becomes pregnant? To her, at least, there is no reason. I wish I could have been raised like some sort of pitiable flower. Not a day goes by that I don't think that. But simply saying it out loud won't change anything. Also, I have this child. If nothing else, at least I won this child. I won't kill Kamui, nor will I kill Riley. I can't kill him. There were those who wanted that, though. Do you understand? Can you hear it? Listen to me. Find something for yourself. You wouldn't be missed if you died. No, wait, you're already dead. Old man. Just fucking stop. Feel me. I don't think anyone wants to feel you. What's missing? Socks? Nope, the answer was toothbrush. So what you lack is delicacy. Delicacy? I don't need that. This is a personality analysis game. Hey there. Welcome, McTurtle. Hi. We were just playing a game. A game, huh? You like games? Nope. Why not? 'Cause they have rules? Yeah, what a badass answer. No future! You're so dumb. He says you lack delicacy. Oh, do I? Delicacy is a necessity. For what? To live? Why? 'Cause life and delicate problems go hand in hand. What's a delicate problem? Like, to put it simply, how to find someone to fuck, etc. Filthy. How interesting. Want to hear more? Yeah, let's talk privately. Guess it was worth trying after all. Let's go to a locked room. Hey, what the fuck? Would you like to switch rooms, yes or no? Yes. It's mysterious. What is? The turtle's tweaking, and maybe he knows you've appeared. I doubt it. What's his name? The turtle's name? It's Red. Red. Sounds like he's doing well. Yeah, pretty well recently. The turtle, right? Yeah, Red. And you? Same as always. You sound well. I guess. How's the investigation? It's coming along. You aren't gonna ask about me? No. Why not? I decided to trust my partner. Oh, really? Yeah. Once I'm ready, I'll send everything by email. Okay. Do you know about the shelter kids? What? It's the keyword for a certain set of incidents. What kind? Bunch of kids who are raised like bees inside a shelter with no sunlight. 20 years ago, 1,440 kids got gathered together and educated in underground shelters. This education went on from age 4 for 4 years, starting before the kids knew anything. Oof, excuse me. They were administered a perfect curriculum. Through the eradication of the self and a special kind of brainwashing, they were purged of impurities. It was meant to produce perfect and pure children. This entire plan was integrated into the city planning of the 24 wards. You should look it up. I'll check into it. I'm gonna disappear again. I'm gonna get away from 24 wards for a while. So you aren't just going to up and disappear permanently this time, huh? I'm just getting some distance from here for a while. Then I won't worry. Okay. How many years will Red live? Around 30. Come get him sometime in the next 30 years then. I will. Really? I promise. No horseshit. Yeah, no horseshit. Good. I feel better. Yeah? That's what I wanted. Yeah? I wanted a promise. I just realized that. Okay. Tokio. Yeah? See you later. See you later. Good night. Before dawn, the white moon is peeking out, and the sun isn't yet visible. But the sky is already starting to get faintly bright. I always liked that time of day. I never got tired of staring up at the sky like an idiot. It's the moment that the darkness of the soul tries to lighten up. Not simply a memory of the past. Isn't that sad? I thought so. It's a pretty sad thing. That's why I decided to sort things out in my own way. It all goes back to the city planning from 20 years ago. There were all sorts of citizen activist groups working in this area. The government was at war with itself over city planning revisions. Hachisuka was a lieutenant in one of these activist groups. That's right, Hachisuka, the current mayor. Mayor Hachisuka. How's he related to all this? Just listen. At the time, Hachisuka's election as mayor with no backing from any government party was greatly affected by the Mikmo incident. Pollution, grassroots activism, pressure from the upper class, and the city itself all came into question. That's where Hachisuka proposed a certain idea. Revolutionize the 24 wards from the ground up. He had an amazing plan. His plans for the city were absolutely perfect. How is it perfect? The brains! Blech. The brains behind Hachisuka's plans was a man named Nezu. Nezu himself was a worthless man with no ambition to speak of. But he was a real genius. There wasn't a programmer in the entire world who could hold a candle to him. Is that who was spinning around in that chair? This Nezu. Programmer? He wasn't a politician? Or a scholar or something? He was a programmer. It was Nezu who put together the plan to rebuild the 24 wards. That's not all. Even now, everything in the 24 wards is controlled by him. When Nezu hits the keyboard, the world literally changes. This has been continuing for the past 20 years. No way. He changed the entire infrastructure to make it possible. To Nezu, running a city is probably like playing a game. Like he's continuing to play in an imaginary world. But that affects the real world in the 24 wards. The optimization of the perfect city continues by Nezu's hands. So he's just one guy. That's called a fucking dictator. No. It's not a dictatorship. It's a system of control and maintenance. If this supercomputer level genius keeps control of the city, it's possible to maintain metropolitan perfection. That is the origin of the very world in which you are living right now. Do you know what my biggest problem is? No. But I'm sure you have a very good idea. Yeah. I tried purifying my heart and crystallizing it and then thought about it. In that case, your answer must be correct. You think so? Of course. What would you do? In what sort of situation? Do it or run away. And? Do it and you'll be more comfortable. But it won't feel congenial. Run away and you're in for hell. But when you think about it, that's exactly how you've lived your life up to now. I'd bet on whatever you decided. I'd bet all the money I have on it. This isn't a fucking horse race. You're welcome. Huh? Oh, I thought I heard you say thank you just now. Anyway. So you're saying that that's this city's underground system, huh? Yes, and that includes the shelter kids policy as well. So this Nezu guy was responsible for that too, huh? The shelter kids. It was implemented by the tech faction. The 24 wards were roughly broken up, and the TRO, CCO, and FSO were fighting for power. The shelter kids policy was backed by the TRO. That doesn't really mean much. Because Hachisco was bigger than those political factions, and Nezu had been controlling the balance between all of the factions. The shelter kids were small fish. They were like fish released into a pond to breed. They were easy to control, and they moved like pawns. Pawns in Nezu's game. And after the original plan ended in failure, or rather after prototype experiments had finished, exactly 20 years ago, Kamei Uehara was selected to be the template personality that was to replace all of the old shelter kids with the new. So the big bad Kamei finally fits into this. This original Kamei Uehara is known as the Format Kamei. He was a hitman who lived 20 years ago and was an expert criminal. He was a bloody man. Or maybe a man who craved blood. The original Kamei? Hold on. Wasn't the shelter kids policy supposed to create obedient citizens? Why use someone like Kamei? Because Kamei Uehara was a soldier who followed orders. Listen, He doesn't kill on his own volition. He simply receives his orders and executes them without question. He's easy to control. You could say that, in a way, he has an extremely pure character. Take the criminality away from Kamui Uehara, and you would have a perfect human. This is why he was chosen. But that didn't happen. No, it didn't. Kamui went out of control. He's an uncontrollable criminal. Kamui's ferality grew famed. That, or maybe a program surpassing anything man-made took over. Kamui is too dangerous. Kamui should be transferring to Riley anytime now. Transferring? Motherfucker! All this shit is fucking bananas! There are no words to properly describe what is occurring right now. But it is known that Riley is going to become the next Kamui. Kill him. Who? Why do I? Right now, you are the only one who can do it. What have you seen of Kamui? What do you think Kamui's true nature is? He's a calamity. A god of destruction sent to destroy everything. I will once again return you to everyday life. Take back the past. And decide for yourself. Whether or not to kill Riley or Kamui. I'm entrusting this to you. This is your only chance to make something of your cursed life. Those foul, lingering consciousnesses inside of you will fade away once you kill Riley. Wait, you're... I heard a breaking sound. It was the sound of a skull cracking open. Something hot swirled up inside, and I immediately knew that it was a lead bullet. The face of the man in front of my eyes suddenly blurred up. No way. This is bullshit. To have to accept death on the eve of the day of fate. It's Nezu, the man who created the shelter kids. It was him. I knew from the beginning that Nezu would turn out like this. The man called Nezu was not to be made light of. He needs to be taken much more seriously, because selecting Kamui Uehara was just Nezu playing around. He had meant to create a monster from the very beginning. He used Kamui as the big bad guy in his game, like a huge in-game event. He was like Godzilla appearing from Tokyo Bay. He wanted to see how this city would change in accordance with Kamui's appearance. With a passion similar to hope, he created Kamui. Nezu himself is the ultimate Kamui believer. That's why I decided to back Ayame. Ayame is pure. She is one more pawn to use in the fight against Kamui. And she is actually a killing machine closer to foreman Kamui than anyone else. But apparently, Ayame will not kill Kamui. This came as a surprise. And then, that job was entrusted to a man who was simply a bug in the program. The situation is not acceptable. But, I heard a whizzing sound, and the lead bullet flew at me. It was terrible, truly terrible, but there's nothing that can be done, is there? For me, time was stopped, forever. Ayame, oh Ayame, now my dream of seeing you with my own two eyes will never come true. It's like a whistle blowing in another dimension, nothing more than a phantom echoing vacuously from afar. Ciao! For some reason the mail I sent out earlier had bounced back. It's a bit late, but I'll respond. Merry Christmas! 3 cheers for the end of the millennium! Love and peace to everyone! I hope the coming year is a great one for ya! How lovely. Nice. Drink it all up. My very fate. All of it. And then, to where? I don't know. But keep moving forward. That's my conclusion. I won't kill Riley. I'll simply let everything be. But I'm going to delete the memories inside this machine that is me. I'm deleting all of my writings. If I disappear, you're sure to come here. And then you'll delete this yourself. I was able to hear the voices. When you find out about the lingering consciousnesses and when you finally open this mail, the viruses.exe file will go to work. That's my first and last game. After that, I've decided to keep on living. Because even someone worthless has at least part of a soul. That's how people live. That's what I finally learned. After living everyday life in this world. Even without hope, even in great fear. Even when continuing to drag along that which no longer has any value. One can go on living. Specifically because of our imperfections, life has meaning. Don't you think so? Don't you? Take it slowly. Get the feeling of it. Get the feel of it. Walk my path. Inside a dream. Pick a flower. Bathed in moonlight. Feel the love. Everything is as it should be. Everything is in front of you. Everything is for you. Keep moving forward. Together with the light. Through and through. What an unfortunate son. I fell asleep. Guess I drank too much. Anyway. Huh? What's this piece of paper? Once you've locked up, I want you to toss the key inside the shop from the gap under the door. Then it'd probably be best to run. In life, it's okay to stick your tail between your legs and run away once or twice. Huh. My tail isn't exactly long enough to stick between my legs, but whatever. There's no escape. Shut the fuck up. Ah, funky, lingering consciousness bullshit. Will I ever be able to accept them? Will they finally just disappear one day? Will I end up unable to take it any longer and simply go insane? Fuck off. Alright. That was Hikari. We'll be starting Danwa in the next episode. So, till then, this is the Gamer Girl, signing off. Bye-bye.